Sometimes these things just take time to start up. Okay, there we go. Now, I think I'm about, doesn't seem like the Sim Shalom side is on. So I'm waiting. Oh wait, and nobody ever goes to mine, so I'm gonna take mine out. I've got YouTube on. Sim Shalom doesn't seem to be starting, which is strange. It should be. Come on. Roberto and Amy are here. I can see you guys. I will leave this on. You know, all of the other sites I can pop out the chat, and I've got like a little list there, a little chat thing here, a little chat thing here. With Facebook, I can't seem to do that, which is annoying, but anyhow. And how is Sim Shalom doing? Sim Shalom's doing nothing. That's my prayer book, so I'll just go to the prayer book and we'll do that. Now. And I don't have to see me on this thing here, but why on earth is Sim Shalom not coming on? The restream thing's not working. Which is weird. So what the heck? The last message was yesterday from Reba. It says, "Hi everyone." But very few of you ever watch the Sim Shalom thing. I don't know if you watch the video or not, but you watch it for the prayer book. Hi John, Shalom. And Chag Sameach. Right. Okay, this, I'll start with this. What the heck? This, I did this as years ago, many years ago. I don't even want to say how many. A favorite cantor of mine, Aviva Rosenblum. I was living in Hollywood, and she just, I would have gone to hear her anyway, but she's a soprano and just one of the loveliest people I've ever known. And sometimes she watches, I've noticed, or she used to anyhow. But she and some of the other cantors and some of the choirs all got to perform the debut of the Book of Ruth, which was like a an operetta kind of thing, but it's more like the Messiah was written. So it was about the Book of Ruth, and it was written by Aminadav Aloni, who is an Israeli transplant in the U.S., and he was the musical director at Valley Beth Shalom, which was where we performed it. I was in the choir, and Aviva played the part of Ruth. I don't even remember, I think it was Perrine Anker who played Naomi. And I loved this. This was a solo that that Aviva did. Don't ask me to leave you. Don't ask me to leave you. Don't ask me to go back. I never want us to part. Don't ask me to leave you. Don't ask me to go back. I never want us to part. Where you go, I will go. Where you stay, I will stay. Your people are my people. Your God is mine. Where you die, I will die. And there I will be buried. Your people are my people. Your God is mine. Don't ask me to leave you. Don't ask me to go back. I never want us to part. Don't ask you. Don't ask me to go back. I never want us to part. For death alone shall part us, you and I. For death alone shall part us, you and I. Where you go, I will go. Where you stay, I will stay. Your people are my people. Your God is mine. Where you go, I will go. Where you stay, I will stay. Your people are my people. Your God is mine. Okay, so now it's 4:01. Frozen and black screen, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. There's not much I can do about that, kids. I'm if you got sound, I guess that's the best we can do. So this, I'm doing 2 Maarivs tonight. I'm doing this one for Sim Shalom. Ouch. And I'm doing my own at 6 o'clock. Hine matov. Hine matovu manayim, shevet kulanu yachad. Hine matovu manayim, shevet kulanu yachad. Hine think Facebook just died again. Let's see if I can restart it. Ah. Well, the chat's up. Sounds on. I'm there. Okay. I think so. I think we're okay. I hope so. Facebook keeps dying on us, you know. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, the Barhu, and the Barhu, by the way, is for the festival. It's the festival Baruch Hu, which goes like Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Praised be the one to whom our praise is due. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Vaed. Praised be the one to whom our praise is due, now and forever. Oh shoot, I can't see your chats. Okay, good. Okay, if it goes down again, I can see that it goes down, but I don't know that there's much I can do about it. Okay, Ahavat Olam. Your love has embraced us always, in wilderness and promised land, in good times and in bad. Night and day your Torah sustains us, reviving the spirit, delighting the heart, informing the soul, opening the eyes, granting us a glimpse of eternity. Because of your love we shall embrace Torah night and day, in devotion and delight. Beloved are you, Adonai, whose Torah reflects your love. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai alone. And let's see, where did your chat stuff go? Reba's here, great. Reba and Troy, and good, I'm glad you guys came back. It's just, I don't know what to tell you. You can go to my website and watch me there, I think. Let me just make sure of that. Yep. Or YouTube on the Shabbat Shalom Live, because I don't have, okay, good. All right. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרת לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי ידכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. Because of the little bit of lost time we had, I'm going to cut a few things short, I think. Adonai Elohechem emet. Adonai our God is truth. The Micha Mocha. Let's see. I've got books galore here. I can't get through. Okay. And Rabbi Laurel, welcome. And Chag Sameach. Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders. Oh God, you are a consolation to your creatures, for in moments of forgetting, we but call to mind your care, and we are comforted. When we hope no more, a pattern in the snow reminds us of your loving kindness. Your dawns give us confidence, and sleep is a friend. You are here. We fail words to say, Ma Tov. Baruch atah Adonai, Maariv. Oh shoot, can't see anything. There it is. Ushemot seitenu uvoenu lechaim ulshalom me'ata ve'ad olam ufros aleinu sukat shalomecha Baruch atah Adonai haborei sukat shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim. Praised are you, Adonai, who spreads the shelter of peace over us, over all the people of Israel, and over Jerusalem. And before we go to the Chatzi Kaddish, Vaydaber Moshe et Moedei Adonai el bnei Yisrael. That was for the holiday. Yitkada v'yitkada shemi Rabbi ve'alma divra kirutei ve'amlik malchutei Mekaye konuv yom, konuv chayed kol beit Yisrael, bagala bagala uvizman karib, v'imeru amen. Yehi shemei Rabba mivarach, le'alam ulal me'amaya yitbarach, yitbarak v'yishtabach, Vitpar, vitromam, vitnaseh, vitadar, vitale, vitalal, shemed kudisha brichu, leila min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nekemata, damiran be'alma, v'iberu, amen. Amy, here he is. You're welcome, Rabbi. Let me go over here too. Okay, the Amidah. Adonai, sifatai tiftach, ufi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, open my lips, and my mouth will declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu, ve'Elohei avoteinu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol HaGibor ve'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, ve'Konei HaKol, ve'Zocher Chasdei Avot ve'Imahot, u'mevii Geula livnei bneihem, למען שבו באהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע, מוריד הטל. מקלקל חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברקבים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו משני עפר. מי כמוך בגבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחייך, ומצמיח ישועה. ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני נקיים הכל. Please take a moment for yourself now to say your own prayer from your heart. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ועלמד יברך חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון ויומייכון ובחיי כל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב אמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מברך, לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה יתברך. יתברך וישתבח ויפע ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי קודשה בריחו. לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דמירן בעלמא ויאמרו אמן. תתקבל צלותון ובותון דכל ישראל, קודם אבוהון דבשמיא ואמרו שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. There's a couple of people that tried to get in and I couldn't do anything about. I tried everything. I tried the watch party, and a friend of mine that I've known from high school tried to latch on to that, but that didn't work. Okay. We arrived at Mount Sinai as one entity, not as 2 or 3 million men and women and children, mixed multitude, whatever. We arrived as one. When they say they encamped, actually what they're saying is he encamped. Israel encamped, because they were all one cohesive mind with one cohesive purpose in mind. And we're given the 10 Commandments. That's what this holiday is about, primarily. All of the festivals, all of the 3 major festivals, the Shalosh Regalim, are harvest festivals. This, of course, is the beginning of summer. So we have barley and wheat and corn, and we bring all the harvests. What in temple times we brought them to the temple. In the tabernacle times we would bring them to the tabernacle, which was not in working order quite yet. We don't have the exact what's the word? Consecutive order of what happened once they arrived at Mount Sinai. It wasn't like Moses immediately went up the mountain, and it wasn't immediately we got the 10 Commandments. It was all of the writings that they did following the revelation were a little confused. We don't know for sure. We kind of have an exact, we have a kind of an approximate idea of what happened. The golden calf obviously happened while Moses was up the mountain. Which time? Yeah, the 40 days. The 40 days, the first time. Obviously, came back, got mad, broke the tablets, etc. Thank you. Thank you very much, Rabbi Laurel. And we overslept. Tomorrow morning marks the moment 3,332 years ago, the exact moment that the shofar blasted at us. We overslept. So the tradition over the centuries has become staying up all night. Right? And we will study texts. We study and study all night. King David, who was born on Shavuot and died on Shavuot, had, of course, he had his harp, but he also had a harp over where he slept. And the harp was activated by wind. So when the wind in the middle of the night would come up, he would awaken, and then he would study until dawn. The shofar, which commemorates Rosh Hashanah, commemorates this moment as well. We had to, 3 days before the revelation, once we had arrived and camped and were making ourselves ready, we had to wash ourselves. The men had to stay away from the women, which obviously meant that the women had to stay away from the men. No sex for 3 days for 2 to 3 million people. They had to wash all their clothes to make themselves ready for God. Now, I know there is a feeling that God will accept us no matter what. So why do we dress up on holidays? Why do we, out of respect for God? But if, for some reason, we can't, then we dress however we come. We are a flexible people. Torah is a flexible tome. It's a flexible document. We, as a human race, change over the centuries, and the Torah is able to adapt with us. This is all I'm going to say today about about Shavuot. I'm going to close this with a prayer that I got yesterday. It's by Alden Solove. It has to do with the 101,000 Americans who've died of COVID-19. They were not all Democrats, although I think the president would like them to be. There are also Republicans. There are also people who don't identify as either one. So, and this Rabbi Hara Person is writing that we are calling for a National Day of Prayer and Remembrance on Monday, June 1st at noon local time. Noon here is 3 o'clock your time probably. To pause and remember all those who have died. And this is a prayer that Alden Solove wrote. God of consolation, surely you count in heaven, just as we count here on earth, in shock and in sorrow, the souls sent back to you. One by one, the dead from the COVID pandemic, as the ones become tens, the tens become hundreds, the hundreds become thousands, the thousands become 10,000s, and then 100,000s, and then and each soul a heartbreak, each soul a life denied. God of wisdom, surely in the halls of divine justice, you are assembling the courts, calling witnesses to testify, to proclaim the compassion of some, calling witnesses to testify, to proclaim the callousness of others. As we've struggled to cope, the souls taken too soon, whose funerals were lonely, who didn't need to die, who died alone, will tell their stories. When you judge our triumphs and our failures in these hours of need. God of healing, put an end to this pandemic and all illness and disease. Bless those who stand in service to humanity. Bless those who grieve. Bless the dead, so that their souls are bound up in the bond of life eternal, and grant those still afflicted with disease or trauma a completed and lasting healing, one by one, until suffering ceases and we can stop counting the dead in heaven and on earth. Aleinu. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, לתת גדולה יוצא בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתגבים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. We rise to our duty to praise the Master of all, to acclaim the Creator. God made our lot unlike that of other people, assigning to us a unique destiny. We bend the knee and bow, acknowledging the Supreme Sovereign, the Holy One, exalted, who spread out the heavens and laid the foundations of the earth. Shall be one, and God's name shall be one. The prayer for the sick. The sick, and it's got to be, well, I know it's over 1 million people who are sick, people who've been infected, who have no symptoms, people who have been affected, who are symptomatic but it's mild, people who are infected, who are in the hospitals dying, and some recovering, many recovering. The children, hundreds of children who we thought were going to be okay are not. Apparently, from what my understanding is, that it's not, they are recovering, most of them. 3 died in New York. I don't know if others have or not. But at any rate, we also are praying for the family of George Floyd, who was murdered this week by the police. And Amy is praying for Adam, Debbie, Danny, Sonia, Joanne, and Hazel. I'm also praying for Pat Pavlak, Susan Madelon. For Albert, I'm praying for Albert, Valerie, Aaron, Maddie, Trey, Rose, and Malcolm. I'm praying for Amy and for her friends. And John wants us to pray for Jared Ben Hiram. We're praying for Beth, for Batia Malka, Bat Perel Chaya, for Alan Bennett, for Rabbi Adele Plotkin, for Roland and Judy Hansen, Michael Hirsch Ben Elka Sharna, his wife Helene Goldberg, Shendel Bat Sharon, Chana Bat Shendel, Sharon Cohn, Connie and Jay Young, Taylor White, and Dana Glazer. And John, we are praying for Jared. Oh, I did say that. Okay, wait a minute. There's something else here too. Yes. George. It brings us anger and sorrow and what can we do? And I don't know. I hope, though, that Minneapolis will change things. We're grateful, O God, for the gift of life and for the healing powers you've implanted within your creatures. Sustain our loved ones through these days of illness and the courage and fortitude they need to endure weakness and pain. Oh. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Yes, they do. She is fine, but her power is out probably still. I don't know. They try to get it back on really fast, but thank you. And Baruch atah Adonai, Rofei HaCholim. Blessed are you, Adonai, who heals the sick. And the mourner's Kaddish, of course, George Floyd. King David. It's his yahrzeit. Shavuot is his yahrzeit. His also his birthday, but King David. And interestingly, I'm going to talk a little more about Ruth. Maybe tonight or tomorrow. Should be fun. Nissim Chaim Behar, father of Susan Madelon. Steve Petty, husband of Judy Heilman. And William John Dayton, John Dayton's father. All a blessed memory. Please join me in the Mourner's Kaddish for all the 101,000 Americans who've died, and all of the over a million people who are, I don't know, there's 3 million I think who've died around the world, I don't know. Yitgadal Yitkadash Shemei Rabbi Be'alma Divrach Yirutei Ve'amlich Malchutei B'chai Yechon of Yom Echon B'chai Yedekol Beit Yisrael Ba'agala U'Yisman Kariv